What's going on, guys? Sorry I'm late. I'm having massive computer issues. Hopefully it doesn't happen while I'm streaming. There's something going on with my RAM. Been trying to figure out what it is. But my RAM keeps crashing my computer. Well, not exactly my entire computer every time, but for the most part, it crashes my programs. And it seems like it's mainly coming from Opera. My RAM is never really getting above 50%. What I think is happening, but I don't know if this is accurate, is it seems like every time it gets close to 50% or above 50%, and if I start to open like more tabs in Opera, it will crash. So maybe half of my RAM, I've got two sticks, they're both 8 gigs. Maybe one of them is faulty. Why does it say my available RAM is only 10 gigs when I'm supposed to have 16? Like, I don't understand that. Okay, so sorry, that's available. It's using 5, okay. Yeah, I'm having some PC issues for sure. I really hope it's like a browser problem. Maybe there's like a memory leak, and it's not like an actual hardware issue. Because this PC is less than a year old. I should not be having PC issues with less than a year old PC. I don't even know what to look for in these things. So if you guys have any feedback, or like if you guys are good with computers, you know what to look for, I would very much appreciate it. If you guys post it in the comments or let me know on Twitch chat what you think I can do. What's going on, high as can be? Yeah, man, it sucks, dude. I don't know what's going on. But I had to stay up till like 4 a.m. yesterday trying to make a fucking 3-minute long video for TrendSpider. I released that series video. I'm starting a whole new series on TrendSpider. I'm supposed to be releasing another video today, but I'm having insane issues. Like when I bet I can get it to happen on stream, but I don't want to crash the stream. But here, if my stream crashes, I'll be right back, but I'll show you exactly what it's doing. So if I try to open up a bunch of tabs, let's say, let me go to Twitch real fast. So if I go to Twitch, let's just pull up some random streams. Let me unmute these so they play. Of course it's not going to do it while I'm streaming. But like I'll just be looking at my charts. I'll have my charts open, I'll have my BitMEX open, and then I'll be watching somebody's stream. And then if I try to do like anything else and I'm clicking around my browser, it will just crash all of my programs. And it will give me a RAM out of memory. It will give me an out of memory error. Oh, actually here, I know almost a certain way. So I was messing with Crunker. I don't even play this game, but I wanted to test a browser game to see if it was my browser. Now check this out. I bet if I open this, it's gonna crash. Let me see if it crashes. Of course it's not doing it on stream. It's literally been doing it to me all fucking day. All day yesterday. And it won't do it on stream. That's incredible. Let me turn this down so it doesn't blow our eardrums out. Is there an audio thing? . Of course, it's literally off stream. I would just click Crunker and it would crash. What? It's not. I'm not actually playing this on stream. I just wanted to see if it would crash. Of course, it's not going to do it on stream. But yeah. So basically, if I try to run multiple programs, if I'm running my charts, if I have BitMEX open, it will crash. Seems like right now it's at 36%. Switching slots. I could try that, yeah. I'm really hoping it's not a hardware issue. I don't even want to touch my hardware. I'm hoping I can just like reinstall my browser and do like browser things to get it to work. Hopefully some of you guys got on board ZUO. I called out ZUO a while back. We're currently up like 7% just on spot. Sadly, my options contracts didn't get filled, so we're only trading shares right now. But I'm up 7% on my shares, which is really good. We're currently failing. Currently failing this pivot here. But once we get above that pivot, it should be really good. Your Ichimoku is 100% bullish. Your OTS is bullish. Let me pull up the Momo here. The Momo is also bullish. Yeah, we failed this pivot to the penny almost here on the daily. Not a whole lot of volume coming in. That's the main thing that's hurting it. Micron I closed. Took a massive loss on Micron. I also closed Snapchat. Glue looks really good here for a pullback. If it pulls back, looking really good to buy glue here. Beautiful bullish day here. We had an alert go off. Where is it? Should be here. I'm not seeing it. Am I blind? Whatever, we had an alert go off for the new bullish candle. I think it went off on stream. And we're having a very strong continuation day here. 5% up already. Looking really good. You had an edge to edge there. So maybe a pullback towards this blue pivot around 460. If it gives you the opportunity, that'd be a great place to buy in. We're definitely going to keep an eye on glue. Microsoft, very choppy. Was not able to find buyers there. Could look like a really good buy if we do find support around this auto SR line around 135.40. We're definitely going to keep an eye on it down here. Let me put some alerts in. PayPal also had a massive sell-off here, but if it finds support down on like a double bottom, this could be beautiful. We talked about this on stream. PayPal looked really good, but you had a cluster of resistance right here. You had the trail, you had a pivot, you had the auto SR line, and you had the 72 moving average. So you had a massive cluster of resistance right here that it just was not able to get through. So now we want to keep an eye on PayPal for a pullback towards this lower doji here. What's going on, man? Cisco found a bottom on that pivot beautifully. You are failing the trail though. This could be a decent sell signal if we are not able to break this trail. CHK, I've been calling this out to you guys on stream for like 2 weeks now. Massive engulfing candle today. We're up 17%. Sadly, I did not get filled on my $2 calls. I put in a low bid because that's basically my strategy right now, is putting in low bids. And I did not get filled. These calls are up massive. They're up like 300% or something. Let me take a look on the bot. Yeah, 300%, 100%, 100%. The $2 calls are up 300%. Massive. What do you think of Bitcoin? So Bitcoin, I actually took profit on my short. I took profit on my short right down at the bottom, basically. Really good take profit. I got filled at, let me see. I got filled at 10,116. $10,116. Yeah, literally almost the bottom. Beautiful bottom catch on my short. That's where I took profit. I'm still in my long. I would have actually closed during this pump if I was awake, but that was at 7 a.m., so I was sleeping. My long is still pretty negative. It's a long on September. Yeah, so I was almost break even here. I would have definitely closed.
Yo.
What's going on? My long is 10,700. It's like 10,700. I don't know exactly what it is. It's like right up here though. I would have closed on that pump because I was talking about closing on the next pump yesterday. But sadly it was at 7 a.m. so I can't sleep with my eyes open. Sadly. But yeah, the 3 hour, I've been playing with the Ichimoku again. Been playing with it with obviously the OTS, the Auto SR, and the Momo. It's very good confluence. Very strong signals. I'm basically changing my high risk account strategy to more of an Ichimoku strategy. Obviously still using the same risk management system, but my entries are going to be more based on Ichimoku with my OTS and Momo. So entries, I'm changing the entry strategy. My risk management strategy is remaining the same. The beautiful thing about where I took profit at this 10,116 was it was actually a $25 trail, which I thought would get stopped out way sooner than it did. But thankfully, this didn't really bounce at all until the bottom there, so it had a beautiful, there you see $25 right there. So we didn't have a $25 bounce until the bottom, which is actually extremely rare. Yeah, Sticky, I was trying to show my stream the RAM error that I get. I opened up a bunch of fucking tabs. I tried to play Crunker. It runs fine. Not an issue. But right before stream, it crashed like 3 times. Ridiculous.
Jesus.
So I can't show the stream, but still having issues. I feel like maybe I might have like one faulty card or something. Because if it starts to get over like 50%, that's typically when it starts to crash. But I've never seen it get above 50. Like it's always at like 40 or whatever. And then like maybe if I pull up BitMEX right now, I'll probably start going pretty high. Because BitMEX uses a lot. I'm really hoping it's not a hardware issue, but could be. I think my parts are under warranty because this computer's less than a year old.
Well, worst case, you just have to get 2 new sticks, I guess. Or
yeah,
you play
RAM's
with one.
RAM's really not that
see which one
expensive
it is.
nowadays, but it's fucking irritating. I'm not paying any money for it because It's like I said, it's under a year old, and I paid like this is like a $2,000 PC. I paid like $1,600 for. So I'll definitely be talking to their support if it's a hardware issue. You see those CHK $2 calls that we were talking about? Fucking 300% gain.
Rip.
I didn't get filled. I actually was trying to get in, but I didn't get filled.
I got into Zoo today. I don't know if your order is filled.
I didn't get options filled. I'm still in shares though. I'm up like 7% on my shares.
Yeah, same. The shares are dirty right now.
It failed that daily pivot almost to the penny. I'm gonna buy more shares on this next pullback. Basically, anytime it touches the trail, I'm gonna buy more. Have you started your little option trading strategy?
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna start doing that this week as well.
I'll be closing my SPY puts tomorrow, whether they're in profit or not, and then just the Zoo options, but those are not really a part of the strategy. That's just something far out.
Yeah. That can be something that you roll your profits into.
Yeah. I might even exercise them depending on where they're at in October and December.
Exercise the SPY puts?
Or the Zoo calls, sorry.
Oh, I was about to say, holy fuck, how much money do you have? Like, SPY puts, you're exercising SPY puts, that'd be a lot of fucking money. That's like 30 grand, I think. Sorry, man, I don't know if I answered your question. I kind of went off on a tangent. But the edge-to-edge is complete on Bitcoin. The 4-hour edge-to-edge is extremely high strike rate. And you had that literally almost a perfect bounce off the 4-hour cloud here. And we're starting to find support. The OTS is showing signs of bearishness. You have the red trail, you have the red candles. The Momo is also pretty bearish right now. But you are getting ready to flip bullish. So if the Momo and the OTS can flip bullish, I'm looking at closing my long on the next pump. If we start to find a lot of bearish strength towards the trail or towards this pivot, I'm gonna start hedging another short again. Yeah, Glue. Remember we've been watching Glue for a long ass time. Glue's pumping too.
Yeah.
You had your first green candle.
Stocks are not bad.
What's that?
A lot of the stocks aren't looking bad right now for some calls.
Small caps. The small caps are doing good. I wonder if we're gonna retest 11K again. Yeah, I could see 11K. Because this is, if you look locally, if you're not looking long term, this is a bull flag. You have a pop and then a pullback, and I can guarantee this is above the 618. So if you take the low here, yeah, that's a perfect test of the buy zone. You remember me way back when I used to teach this buy zone strategy a lot. That is a perfect test of the buy zone. So if you were looking at the buy zone test around the 50 and the 618, that's a perfect dip. So as long as this 50 holds the next test, or we break the soft fib, the 382, you could easily see a retest of 11K. The only problem is for the bull flag, standpoint, is you have a lot of sell volume here. You typically want to see that spike on the flag, and then like a failure on the sell-off. You want to see a lower volume on that sell-off, but you have two spikes in selling volume here, which are typically not good for bull flags. And also, if you look long-term, this is a descending triangle, just as we saw in 2018. descending triangles have about a 65% chance to break out to the downside, so you gotta always keep that in mind when trying to take some longs here on Bitcoin. What percentage profit did you make on your Facebook play?
Mine?
Yeah.
It was like 70%. It was closed last week though on Friday. It was only held for like a.
That's not bad. Yeah, I got bent over by Micron and Snapchat, so now I'm starting clean. Gotta make back all the losses from last month on the options. But now I've got a full list of rules and shit I'm gonna follow, so gonna have a new strategy moving forward.
Yeah, so far so good on September for me. But depending on how SPY opens up tomorrow, I might get burned.
Yeah. Yeah, SPY looks like it's losing steam here. You're still above the 4-hour trail, though. What's going on, Sawyer? What's going on, Radipera? He said, how does Ripple BTC look to you? Zoom out to the max. Use Bitfinex chart. It's got history. I think Ripple is a meme at this point, honestly. Like, you could argue that Ripple is very cyclical. You have the cycles, or you have that massive sell-off, scam pump, massive sell-off, scam pump, massive sell-off, scam pump. But I'd argue that this time is just way different than these times. I'm not interested until it breaks the daily trail, and then probably breaks the 72 moving average. I sold all my Ripple at like 10k. Or what would that be, 100k? I sold all my Ripple way back here. I had a really good sell on Ripple. I had a pretty fat stack of Ripple. I had like a couple $1,000, not Ripple, obviously. But yeah, you're starting to find pivots. But if you can't break the trail, if you can't get above the 72, it doesn't mean anything. You're just going to keep failing. You can see once this auto SR, this is this line right here. Once this auto SR flipped bearish, and you have your... Let me close the watch list here. So right here, you have the Momo flipping bearish, and then you have the confirmation when the candles turn black. That is the Oasis Trading Suite flipping bearish. And then you have the full confirmation when the Auto SR flips red here. So then basically everything is bearish. So after January 30th, everything was bearish. So there was no point to buy this at all. And then you just died. So until we see the opposite, where we see the Momo flip bullish, and then we see the OTS turn white, and then we see the Auto SR flip green, there's not going to be a massive trend shift. You might see pumps every here and there, because that's what Ripple likes to do. Ripple likes to have these random ass pumps. But Ripple's known for pumping in like 1 or 2 candles and then bleeding. Pump and then bleed. It's like a heart beating. You beat the blood out of the body, you know what I mean? Somebody's got a hole in their body, and their heart's beating, and they're dripping blood. That's basically what Ripple is. You get a heartbeat, and then it bleeds. No, man, I haven't been trading altcoins. I couldn't tell you the last time I bought an altcoin. Actually, I take that back. I bought a little bit of mana on Coinbase because I've been transferring all of my money from Binance onto Coinbase because they're banning U.S. citizens. So they told me to go fuck myself, basically. So I bought a little bit of mana USDC on Coinbase. Which actually pumped today. I didn't even see that. What the hell? Damn, I could have sold that. Jesus. Pumped like 30%. I need to put some alerts on Coinbase. But yeah, my average on mana, I think, is like 35 to... It's like 35 to somewhere around 40 cents. It's somewhere around here. I can't remember exactly. But no, I haven't been trading altcoins too heavily. We have scanners that are built for Binance in the Discord that call out a ton of bottoms and they call out a ton of breakouts. If I paid more attention to them, I could probably make some decent money, but the problem is I can't trade Binance really anymore. I don't want to start trading Binance and then get kicked off, so...
Just when Binance launches a futures exchange too.
Yeah. But if you guys are not U.S. citizens, or if you are U.S. citizens and you're still trading on Binance, if you're in the Discord, just take a look at the scanners, man. If you guys want to know what coins to be trading, just pay attention to the scanners. The scanners call out which coins are bottoming. It calls out which coins are breaking out. It tells you which coins you want to be trading. What do you guys think about the overlay? I've got like a really basic overlay. I'm going to add some things to the top of it. The top bar, I'm probably going to put like the last sub, stuff like that. But I wanted something just very basic. It's never going to get bigger than this. This is going to be the biggest it's going to be. Did you guys even notice it? Probably the only thing you notice is the Oasis thing at the bottom. I like the black and green outline. It makes the screen kind of pop out. I'm gonna have basically a complete channel redesign pretty soon. I'm gonna redo all my panels down below. We're gonna have some like loading screens and like if I take a break, I'll be right back screen, ending screen, stuff like that. Starting soon. Don't want the channel to stagnate. We gotta put some work into the channel. Stock market's getting ready to close in about 5 minutes. I haven't been looking at stocks too much the past few days. I've been extremely busy. Well, we're getting ready to release some free indicators to you guys. Who are a part of the Discord. Those will be out to you by the end of the week. I'm also going to be releasing a bunch more videos for the Trend Spider series. I'm hoping to have one released later today, but I'm having a lot of issues when I'm trying to record these videos. It's making my computer crash. It makes my RAM crash. I literally stayed up till 4 a.m. yesterday making that 3-minute video for the introduction of the series. It was driving me batshit crazy. So if I don't have a video to you guys by the end of the day, I do apologize. I'm going to try my best, but we'll see. Do you plan on streaming for a bit more time? What do you mean, like today or just in general? In general, dude, not a lot more time. because with running the business and streaming and trading full time, it's exhausting, man. Especially now that I'm putting a lot more focus into making a ton of videos for YouTube. My YouTube's been blowing up lately, so the YouTube is definitely the main focus right now. I'm going to be releasing more TrendSpider videos this week, along with a Divergence video that I made like months ago that I forgot to post. But yeah, I'm going to be focusing a lot more on making videos for YouTube. But the stream's going to be the same as it always is. 5 days a week, 1 to 2 hour streams every day. Obviously, if the stream starts to pick up, if we get more viewers, if you guys start to be extremely active, then I'll be more active. But it's never going to go back to the way it was where I was streaming like 6 hours, 8 hours a day. Because that was just insane. I don't know how I mentally went through that. But yeah, 5 days a week, 1 to 2 hour streams. It seems like it's working out for you guys. You guys like it. It's not really mentally draining for me. But yeah, now that the Discord's open and I'm running the business on the side, doing all these indicators, it's just not possible for me to spend so much time on stream. And also, my stream, the analytics on my stream are basically 1-to-1 with Bitcoin. So when Bitcoin rises, my stream does well. When Bitcoin starts to consolidate or fall, my stream numbers fall. So spending a lot of time on stream is just not the think of it as like risk to reward. It's just not worth it. Yeah, I really appreciate all the support on YouTube lately, guys. You guys are insane. If you guys are in here, if you guys watch my videos on YouTube, I really appreciate that. My YouTube is up like over 100% on watch time the past few weeks. So it's blowing up. Really appreciate all the support. And I really appreciate you guys who come in here basically on a daily basis to hang out with me on stream. I know you guys are busy. You guys have jobs and everything. So I do appreciate it.
Still working on the Deribit bot as well. I'll be able to actually make trades through Discord. So when I post something, there'll also be a command I'll be posting. So the trades will be taken at the same time as the TA or close to, instead of how it's kind of going right now where we post TA and then a trade's taken. If I can get the order placements to work through Discord and the Deribit API, it should be pretty.
Yeah, so probably by the end of the month, we're hoping to have more bots out to the Discord. Hoping to have the BitMEX bot, the little program that we posted in announcements. Hoping to have that out to you guys pretty soon as well. So just make sure you guys keep an eye on announcements, because like I said, September is going to be pretty busy. Hasn't been too busy the first week and a half, but we're going to start picking up here towards the end of the month. Like I said, by the end of the week, you guys will have at least 2 free indicators, maybe a third one. And then we're going to be releasing a new paid indicator by the end of the month as well, which is a revamped version of one of my very old. It's actually my very first indicator, but it's completely redesigned. Ethereum has a chance for 200 or straight down. Let's take a look. Yeah, if Ethereum flips this this SR zone here, you could easily hit 200. You're currently testing the daily trail and failing, but if you're able to flip this as support, you could easily hit 200. That's almost exactly where this pivot is, so that would be my target. If you're looking at an SR flip here, my target would be that pivot. My second target would be this doji cluster right here, so around like 210. If it continues to fail the trail and you get a black candle, if your Momo flips bearish, I would look for a short, probably down to like 160, maybe 147, but that's long term, obviously. Ethereum BTC is not doing too bad. You are hitting the trail here and failing. You also have that level there that's holding you down. But once again, if you can SR flip that, I would look for a retest of these dojis here, or maybe your previous highs around like 1900. CME gap still remains here at 97. You also have a big gap around 84 to 9,000. And you also have a double gap up here around 12K. Gaps haven't been too important on the CME lately, or filling them at least. I wouldn't pay too much attention to it. Didn't the backed futures launch today or something? I saw them tweeting that their warehouse was open for business and they had insurance policies in place. I'm not sure if they fully launched yet. Man, you said, I think once your YouTube picks up a lot of subs, you should pull a lot of viewers on Twitch. Yeah, I agree, man. That's why I'm trying to put a lot of effort into doing some work on YouTube. This channel was started off teaching and providing like video content, not so much like live streaming. So I think that getting these videos out and really finding the topics that people want to listen to will definitely help the YouTube. The video that is blowing up right now on my YouTube is the volume profile video. And it's mainly because people, if you go and watch the volume profile videos on YouTube, they overcomplicate the shit out of it. They make it extremely convoluted and confusing. They basically try to make themselves sound like really smart by making the volume profile seem like it's extremely hard to use. And then if you go and watch my volume profile video, I break it down piece by piece very simply. So I think what I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start looking for videos on YouTube that are popular, but they're not done very well. And I'm going to try to cover those topics in a much cleaner way. Hey, Pear, I appreciate that on Twitter, man. I didn't even know you were on Twitter. Appreciate that shout out, man. I'll give you a follow. There's a channel I'm following called UK Spread Betting. Their format is neat and they're pulling a lot of views. I'll take a look at them. Sounds a little scammy. UK Spread Betting. The guy's basically answering frequently asked questions. Yeah, that's basically what my whole outlook was on the, or my whole idea was behind the How to Trade series. I went over the most asked about like indicators or systems, and I just created very thorough and easy to follow videos on those systems. Wow, Snapchat died today. Jeez. My puts would have been actually in the money. That is incredible. Well, one of my puts would have expired worthless. I had a Friday put and I had a September 13th put as well. What are those September 13th puts? Let's take a look. That's so irritating that it shook me out like that. I knew that move up was bullshit. I talked about it on stream. That move up made no sense. It was complete bullshit. But that's what happens in trading. It shakes you out. Nothing you can do about it. 1550 puts are up 500% today. Gotta fucking love it. The last price was 47 cents. I can't remember what I bought mine at. Let's take a look. I think that was about what I paid for mine. Let me see. Oh, my back is feeling it, man, from the gym today. I bought them at 23. Yeah, that sucks. I would have made over 100%. I ended up taking a pretty big loss on them too. It was a small contract. They were only 23 cents, so I didn't lose a lot of money, but it's still aggravating. I took a 66% loss on those when I could have made over 100% in one day. That's crazy. Okay. I'm not going to fret about that. We're completely changing up my strategy moving forward. We got a long list of rules that I'm going to follow. I'm not going to let these things take 60 to 90% of my value anymore. The first few months when trading a new market is definitely the roughest. You got to figure out what you're doing wrong, make some rules based on the mistakes that you're constantly making, and then you got to move forward. I think I've got a pretty clean rule set moving forward, so as long as I follow the rules, we should do all right. Zoora looking really good. Hoping you guys are riding this with me and Sticky. Both me and Sticky bought spot around like 1450-ish. I think Sticky got even lower. Weren't you at like 1350 or something?
Sorry, what was that?
Where'd you get your spot on Zoora?
1450 was my first spot.
Yeah, I think, yeah. So we're about the same. I'm in at like 1470, 1450. Looking like a good run here. That gap fill will be insane if it gets to like 20.
Oh yeah, I got the $17 call.
I was trying to buy the 19s. They were at like 42 cents. I put my bid in at 35, I think. And I didn't get filled, obviously, because it was running up. One pullback, I would have got filled. But I still have them in. I think I put my bid in at like 40 cents. So if we pull back here, I should get filled. They have like 160k subs. Yeah, I'm trying to branch out and like do different different styles of videos, get some people interested. But it's funny that it's my old videos that are actually starting to blow up. Like the volume profile video is like 2 months old, and I've gotten like over 1,000 views in 1 month, which isn't a lot compared to massive channels, but my channel had less than 200 subs at the start of the month, and I'm currently at like 250 or something, so we're doing pretty good. It's exponential growth. You gotta continue upward, obviously. Things I'm definitely looking at getting involved in on the pullbacks are still Microsoft, PayPal, Cisco. I called all these out last week. I'm still watching these for pullbacks. Cisco actually looks like you could definitely short it here. So I'll probably look at the puts for tomorrow if they start to look really good. Because this definitely looks like you could short it. The 4 hour is pretty strong though. You had that support come in on that pivot, and you triple tapped that pivot there and bounced off of it. Yeah, I'll think about it, man. I'll think about probably doing maybe my teaching videos or something. I could have spots in the video where I use a webcam or something. I feel like my mannerisms would be very distracting though, especially when I'm teaching things on the chart. I use my hands a lot, and Oh no, I feel like it's definitely distracting. Yeah, I don't do any video editing, which is actually probably a big thing for YouTube. Um, I've thought about getting an editor. But I just don't really know what the hell I would do to like spicing up my videos, because it's not like I'm doing like montages or like they're not gaming videos or anything. Like I don't know how to use good animations or anything in a teaching video. You know, like what, you guys have any ideas? Like what kind of edits would you guys like to see in my teaching videos? Because what I do is I record the video, I go in, I cut out all the like tangents, and I cut out all the empty space where I'm not talking or anything, and then I kind of condense it all down to one clean video, and then I publish it. I don't do any transitions or any crazy edits, because I just don't know what I can do for like a trading teaching video. But yeah, I'm open to suggestions. If you guys have any ideas, feel free to let me know. I mean, obviously, I could add an intro, I could add an outro. Those might help. Might make it seem a little bit more professional. Those are definitely two things that I could add. I could add like a more professional splash screen at the end where it says like, here's my other videos, and here's my, or hit the subscribe button, stuff like that. And it has like a nice little splash screen. Some of my favorite videos that I need to get involved in is like time-lapse videos, where people do time-lapse videos of them doing analysis, like if they're scalping Bitcoin, or if they're yeah, it's basically only for scalping. So like if you're scalping like Bitcoin or scalping like stocks or something, and you draw up all your ideas on the chart, and then you record the entire time, and like you type out what you're thinking, and then you make a long time-lapse video, or sorry, you condense the long video down to a short time-lapse video, and those look very cool. I really like the way those play out, so I might think about doing something like that. I used to do stuff like that back when we first started streaming, where we were scalping on stream, but I never made a time-lapse of me doing it. Like, I used to write out all the levels and use little call-outs and stuff like that. You guys probably remember that. But I never did a time-lapse. It'd be hard for me to do a time-lapse now because I don't really scalp a lot anymore. The market conditions in crypto are just really choppy to be scalping, so. Yeah, 212 is good, man. I used to watch 212 way back in the day. I actually haven't watched them a lot recently, so I'll probably go back and watch them and see if I can get some ideas from them. I used to watch their videos on like binary options, I think it was. I'm not a very creative guy when it comes to like stuff like that, so I definitely do need to look into hiring somebody who's more of a creative person and they do more of a kind of video editing and stuff like that. I just don't post enough videos to really. If I posted like teaching videos every single day or like 3-4 times a week, I would have hired an editor by now, but I just don't post them often enough to have an editor. My thumbnails actually aren't bad, man. Obviously for my live streams they are. I don't really... The idea behind my live streams is not to draw in people, to draw in a mass amount of people, because you got to think of it like this. If I'm doing a live stream on like what Bitcoin is doing right now, what the stock market is doing right now, if they're not watching that video within a day, they're not going to watch that video, because there's no point in seeing what the market is doing 2 days ago or 1 day ago on a live stream. You know what I mean? My thumbnails on my teaching videos have very good click-through rates. So they might look like they're not crazy fancy thumbnails, but the click-through rates are actually pretty good. Like here, let me go to my volume profile video, which is like exploding right now. My click-through rate is... Where do I see that? I forgot where to see that. Oh, here it is. It's about 10%. Which, from what I've heard, is actually pretty good. I get as high as like 20%, which is definitely very good. My average is about 10%. Man, you can post them in. You can send them to me on Discord. That would be better, because I'm gonna lose them if you post them in chat here. But yeah, I'm still getting my feet wet when it comes to like YouTube and the whole world around YouTube, the editing and the thumbnails and shit. So yeah, I appreciate all the feedback. If you guys are just coming in, sorry, we're just hanging out, just chilling. Nothing crazy happening with Bitcoin, or nothing really happened with the stock market today. Just kind of a consolidation day. Didn't take any new trades. Still holding Zuo, up about 7% on our shares. I haven't run any YouTube ads. I might run some YouTube ads once I have my How to Trade playlist pretty saturated. Like once it has a decent amount of videos, I'll probably run some ads. But I haven't really run any ads. I just spend a lot of time on YouTube. I thought I would share my opinion. Maybe we can. Yeah, no, definitely, man. I appreciate it. If you can send me, oh yeah, I got him on Discord. Appreciate that. Yeah, I'll take a look at him for sure. Do you earn from Twitch? The only thing I earn from Twitch is like subscriber money. I'm not worried about making a living off Twitch. I'm getting ready to remove my donations button completely, actually. Once I have all my new panels and stuff made, I'm removing all that stuff. There's no need to have a donations button when I'm running a business. Seems a little scummy. I use Twitch because I like talking about trading. I like talking to you guys in the community. Obviously, it's also really good for my business. But I've been doing this long before the business even started. It's more of like a video journal. Like I told you guys before, I'm probably my biggest viewer when it comes to my videos. I go back and watch nearly all of my VODs. I want to remember like what I said on my VODs, what my calls were, like what setups I was looking at, all kinds of stuff. So I'm probably my #1 viewer, which is funny, but one second, guys, I'm getting a phone call. Sorry about that, I'm back. What's your CAGR, if you don't mind? I don't calculate I don't calculate CAGR. And if I did, I probably wouldn't reveal that. We're pretty transparent when it comes to what our win-loss is, what our percentage gain, percentage loss is, all of our metrics. The only metrics that we hide are our account values, how much money we're making, how much money we're losing. We talk in percentages when it comes to the trading group. We released our report for all of our trades in August, and that is live. That is live in Discord. I actually haven't posted it on Twitter yet, but I'll be posting it on Twitter pretty soon. I need to get a graphic made for the stats, and then I'll be posting it on Twitter. Daily percentage, I can tell you in August was, let me take a look. Daily percentage in August was 0.42% gain per day on my main account. On my high risk account, it was 0.7% gain per day. Profit factor of 2.57 on the group. Drawdown was not measured, but it was extremely minimal. That's actually a good metric. We might measure that. Or actually, that'd be pretty fucking hard to measure with the kind of trading that we're doing. I'll think about that. I'll think about an easy way to measure that. Bitcoin gave you plenty of sell signals here on this pullback to the trail. So hopefully if you guys have the OTS, you are paying attention to the alerts. Actually, matter of fact, I need to go in here and reset my alerts. Let's see. New bearish, let me turn that back on. Sell the rally, let's turn that back on. New bullish. Sell the rally. Make sure I have all my alerts set back up. Is it brokerage free? What do you mean? Free platform. Are you talking about TradingView? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Which platform are you talking about? My trading platform? My crypto one? My charting system? So I trade with Robinhood for stocks and options. There's no commission. I trade on BitMEX for crypto. I don't know the exact commission percentages. I think it's like 0.75 or 0.25. But no, there's no commission on Robinhood. So for stocks and options, I do not pay commission, which saves me a lot of money. Now their fills are pretty bad. So if you're trading heavily, or if you're putting a lot of money into like one trade, your fills are not going to be very good. But my strategy doesn't put that much money into individual trades. I put about 25, about 15 to 25% into one trade. I typically have about anywhere from 2 to 4 trades open at a time, obviously, with that percentage. Hey DK, what's going on, man? You say I have it on enable trail and enable pivot. Oh, you're talking about the alerts? Oh, you just reminded me. That's actually, we don't have an alert for that. That would actually be a good alert to have for the when the trail flips red or flips green. We don't have alerts for that. Let me write that down. I'll get that added. Let me make a note of that. Let's see. OTS alerts. New red and new green trail signal. And then what else? I needed to fix something. I have it written down in another place. I can't remember what it was. I don't have all the sell signs at the top like you. Yeah, so you're probably using. Hold on, let me write this down real fast. You're probably using strict mode. Are you using strict mode or not? Oh no, it doesn't matter actually for these. I'm on a 3-hour. Are you looking at a 4-hour? I was on a 3-hour. 3-hour, 4-hour. 4-hour has 3. The 3-hour has 5. Do you hedge? I hedge on my high risk account. I do not hedge on my main. And I do not hedge in stocks. You're on the 3 hour? We're using the same exact indicator. I'm not sure. Can you send me a screenshot? If you post a TradingView screenshot, I should be able to take a look. There has to be something different. I'm on BitMEX. Are you on BitMEX? By the way, if you guys are new here, make sure to hit that follow button. I do stream 5 days a week. Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern. Yeah, send me a screenshot, man. Are there any faster way to grow money besides investing and trading? That's definitely not a question I can answer. Winning the lottery? I don't... Real estate? If that answer was easy, I think there'd be a lot more rich people. Yeah, definitely screenshot it, man. There's probably something very small that's different between our charts. Because we're literally using the same exact indicator. That's not true, man. I know a lot of people IRL that make millions on real estate. That's what I want to get into once I start pumping out capital. I want to invest heavily in real estate. The population is just going to continue to go up and need places to live, right? Shelter is a necessity. When I'm talking into my mic, my OBS is like maxing out and turning red on my mic. Am I loud? Do I sound like I'm louder than normal? For some reason, it's like maxing me out. I haven't changed my gain or anything. I mean, percentage change? That's also not true, though, man. Like I had... Why would you invest in something with worse ROE than trading? I don't want to have all my money... Like, I'm talking like down the road. When I'm making consistent money off the market. Like tons of money. Like money that... Basically where I'm getting to a point where I'm overflowing with money and I can invest in other things. I would want to invest in like startup businesses, real estate, those sort of things. I don't want to have all my money in the market. Now, could I? Could I have all my money just sitting in the market and turning it over week by week, month by month? Yeah, probably. I don't know. I've always been passionate about real estate. It's always been something I wanted to invest in. Now, obviously, if I wasn't making a lot of money doing it, I would just stop. I'm not highly educated when it comes to investing in real estate right now. Obviously, I'm not putting a lot of my brain power into learning about it. But once I have the capital required to get going, I'll put some more thought into it. Man, that only happens if you're trading things that are illiquid, like penny stocks or something. Even billionaires can't move these big stocks. I mean, they can move them, but it's not going to be like crypto where it's like a pump and dump thing, man. It's just not how the stock market rolls. Some of these stocks, their market caps are just so massive that it doesn't matter how much money you have, you're not going to move it. Now, what will happen is, like say if you're like this massive billionaire and you've got a shit ton of money and you start buying up a stock, people are going to see that you're buying it up, and then they might start hopping on board, and then you kind of have that sheep effect. Then yeah, you could start moving some stocks around, but you yourself wouldn't have enough money. You sent it to me in Discord. Appreciate that, man. Let me take a look. Okay, so you're on Bitcoin 3 hour. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which candle are you missing? You're missing this candle here. It looks like it's there. It looks like it's being blocked by something. I think it's being blocked by your other indicators. Turn off your other indicators. Only leave the trading suite on and then take another screenshot. It looks like it's being blocked by your other indicator. You see this right here? It's trying to show you a sell. It's being blocked. You were talking about in general? Yeah, I hear you, man. They do it pre-market to avoid volatility. Most billionaires are valued. That doesn't mean they will ever be able to get that in cash. No, 100%. Too much hassle for properties. I'm thinking about getting a 4-month real estate certificate. Yeah, I definitely want to look into real estate down the line. This is going to be probably in like 5-10 years, though. I'm not looking really anything too short term. Yeah, the only other thing that I can say, DK, if you're not getting that signal, that has to be a TradingView bug, because we're using the same exact indicator. How old are you? I'm currently 23, turning 24 shortly. How did Uber? Oh, Uber's doing good. Found that pivot there on the 1 hour and bounced pretty nice. If you can get above this blue pivot here at 33.22, you're going to see some resistance on that trail. But then you don't really have a whole lot of resistance until you get back to like 38. So definitely keep an eye on that. I can't believe it hasn't RAM crashed me a single time. We've been streaming for 2 hours. It literally crashed like 3 or 4 times while I was trying to start the stream. Ridiculous. Did that work, DK? That is very strange. Yeah, I see that. Let me refresh my trading view. That has to be a trading view bug. That's so weird. You know what it is? It's because the candle is closing exactly on the trail. That is so strange. Are you there, Sticky? When Sticky gets back, I'm gonna ask him to pull it up on his chart and see what he sees. Huh. Yeah, it's weird, man. We're using the same indicator, but it's giving you a different signal. It's because the trail is right on the candle. Yeah, see, the trail is 10,558. The candle's closing at 10,558. So what it's doing is for some reason your trading view is not registering that close being lower than the trail, but my trading view is. This EOS is going up like crazy. Let's take a look. You're on mobile? Maybe it's a mobile thing. Maybe it's a mobile thing. Let me pull it up on my phone. No, I'm getting it on mobile too. Yeah, I'm getting the cell signal on mobile. Maybe it's an Android thing. Very weird. I think overall it's probably a pine. It's probably a trading view bug. Because it has to close lower than the trail. These 5-minute plays were beautiful. You had the red candle there, failure, failure, and then you had the green there. Popped up, another red. No, you have the same version, man. I'm so that indicator is posted on the Oasis trading view. I don't trade on that trading view. I'm on my trading view, the Deja Brew trading view. So I'm using the same exact version you are. It has to be a trading view bug. Oh, you know what I need to do real fast? Let me... Oh, it will come out before the end of the month. It should be... I don't want to give an exact date because I'm very busy and I've been pushing things off a little bit. But I'm hoping either this week or the beginning of next week. Let me update the Discord with this trade here. Yeah, it's for breakouts and breakdowns, and it has a built-in stop loss system. So like right here's the breakout, and then it has a stop loss. So these are not support and resistance lines; these are stop loss lines. The green is a buy, obviously. The red is a sell. The orange is a warning for a sell. And the blue is a warning for a buy. Now, with certain market conditions, you get a lot of head fakes. So, like this. Let me see. There's not too many of them on higher time frames. So, like this here. You get a lot of head fakes in certain market conditions. That's why you want to use the built-in stop loss. So like if you took this trade here on for a breakout, but then it was a head fake, your stop loss is really close, depending on whatever you have it set to. Right now it's set to 2.5%. You could lower that, you could raise it. This was my very first indicator that we came out with way back in the day, but it has a brand new strategy implemented. It was built on a 5-minute, so the 5-minute is obviously very good. You got the buy there, you got to sell there, you got to sell there, sell there, sell here. They got head faked. But yeah, it was built for scalping. But you can use it on longer time frames as well, obviously. Like if you scroll back and look at the 4-hour, you can see it's pretty accurate. Got the breakouts here. You got a little... The head fakes are not bad because you're only losing whatever your stop loss is, like 2.5%. For the 4-hour, I would use probably 2.5 to like 4. And you can see the wins are massive. You're not worried about losing 2.5% when your wins are 60%. Is the price contraction squeeze pop part of the indicator? Not sure exactly what you mean. Is the price contraction squeeze pop part of the indicator? Are you talking about like the shading and stuff? So everything you see right now is a part of the indicator. Yeah, see, I can turn it off. And then this is going to be a free indicator for you guys. It's a very simple indicator. That's why we're just giving it away for free. This was actually a beautiful test here. I didn't see that. This is a 3-day VWAP. Yeah, I'm getting ready to get off as well, high as can be. I got a lot of stuff I got to get done. Yeah, the Bollinger Band squeezes, yeah. Looks like we're getting ready to fail downward here. Yeah, you've got a 30-minute squeeze here. Yeah, we're going to be releasing... It's going to be the same thing as the other indicators. We're going to make a write-up. We're going to make a video. Going to be the same deal. Sorry, what was I doing? I got distracted. Oh yeah, I'm looking at... Okay, so... So I entered my short. What was this on Bitcoin? Yeah, it was on Bitcoin here. 10-3-26. Yeah, I'm gonna try for next week. No promises, but it will be done by the end of the month. Next week is really when we're hoping to have it out. What percentage is that? 2.08. Alright guys, on that note, I am going to call it. This is a little long stream here. Almost did, what? Let's take a look, like 2.5 hours? Oh, sorry, 1.5 hour. But I'll be streaming tomorrow, guys. We will be streaming 3 p.m. Eastern. I'm not going to the gym tomorrow, so we should be right on time. And I will hope to have another TrendSpider video out today. But if I run into issues like I was running into yesterday trying to record the video, it's probably going to be tomorrow. Because I'm not going to spend like 5-6 hours like I was doing this morning. I literally spent 8 hours trying to make a 3-minute video. It was pretty brutal. But yeah, I'm going to try to have a video out today. If not, it will be tomorrow. He said, I love the indicators. Hey, man, I'm glad you like them. If you have any questions, man, always feel free to let me know in Discord. I'm happy to help. If you have any like confusion with the indicators, definitely look at the write-ups and stuff on the Oasis pages, and they'll definitely help you figure out what's going wrong. But yeah, man, if you have any questions, just message me for sure. All right, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, 3 p.m. Eastern. Probably going to be paying a lot more attention to the stock market. We need to look for some new trades using our new system. So I'll see you then. You guys have a good night. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace.